Okay, so Super Mario Odyssey is an excellent game due to many things, such as the introduction of Cappy, the tremendous soundtrack, and the kingdoms. The 17 kingdoms in Mario Odyssey act as huge levels, and the idea of kingdoms has so much potential, and I have so many ideas for kingdoms that we could see if a sequel to Mario Odyssey were to happen. So in this video, I will be talking about 5 kingdom ideas that I have for Super Mario Odyssey 2. Let's begin. Alright, so my favourite kingdom in Super Mario Odyssey is the Luncheon Kingdom, and one of my favourite tracks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is Sweet Sweet Canyon. You can probably see where I'm going with this. I want a candy-themed kingdom in Mario Odyssey 2. Donuts and gobstoppers could make up the mountains. Lollipops and candy canes could be the trees. Gingerbread houses could make up a village. Gingerbread men could be the native people, and there are so many more possibilities for a candy-themed kingdom. Sour worms could be a native enemy, and capturing one would allow you to kind of dig through the ground. Gummy bears could also be another native enemy, but I just don't know what you would do if you were to capture one, as gummy bears, they don't really do much to kind of just squishy bears, but anyways. Then there's the boss, which could be a huge monster that has a chocolate freckle for a head, sour straps for arms and legs, and jelly beans for feet and hands. These are just some basic ideas for a candy-themed kingdom that I came up with in 5 or so minutes. And so if the big brain developers over at Nintendo were to sit down and really try think of some good ideas for a candy-themed kingdom, they would come up with some incredible ideas. Yoshi didn't have much of a role in Mario Odyssey, as Nintendo really only put him in the game to be an Easter egg. So I think that it would be pretty cool if in a sequel to Mario Odyssey, that Yoshi has a more important role, which could easily be done through the introduction of a Yoshi Kingdom. A kingdom just full of Yoshis would be incredible, and Nintendo wouldn't have to create an entirely new landscape for a Yoshi Kingdom, as they could just turn the theme of the first few levels from the Yoshi's Island games into a full-on 3D kingdom. Obviously, Yoshis would be the native species, but we could even see Poochies running around, and those Yoshis that were introduced in New Super Mario Bros. U could even appear. Shy Guys could be the enemies, which would be pretty cool, as Shy Guys were not in Mario Odyssey. So being able to capture them in this kingdom would be nice. And for the boss of this kingdom, Nintendo could just take one of the bosses that have already appeared in a Yoshi game. Most importantly, a Yoshi-themed kingdom could work as a blueprint for the next Yoshi game, introducing Yoshi to his first 3D adventure. One thing that everyone can agree on is that the soundtrack in Super Mario Odyssey is spectacular, from the upbeat jazz music in the Metro Kingdom to the calm and relaxing theme of the Lake Kingdom. So why not have a kingdom in Mario Odyssey 2 that is all about music? The native civilization could be those music notes that are in the music park stage in Mario Kart 7, the boss could be the haunted piano from Super Mario 64, and music notes could even be the enemies and they would act as boos and kind of float around after you. The scenery would obviously be made up entirely of instruments. A huge drum set could be a mountain, xylophones could be bridges, maracas would be trees, and those are all my ideas, but once again, I'm sure that if the development team were to sit down for literally 10 seconds, they would come up with some amazing ideas for a music-themed kingdom. The 2D segments of Super Mario Odyssey are some of the most memorable parts of the game, from when you first enter a 2D warp pipe in the Cascade Kingdom, to the festival in the Metro Kingdom. Now this might not sit right with some of you, but why not have a kingdom that is entirely 2D? Try imagine a Mario-styled Metroidvania kingdom. I just think it would be really cool. So how this would work is that when you fly into the kingdom on the Odyssey, everything is 2-dimensional. You then jump out of the Odyssey and you're still in 2D, and then you've got to set out into a huge underworld looking for power moons. Monty Moles would be everywhere, the music could be an epic remix of the underground theme from the original Super Mario Bros. Maybe you could even see a 2D Captain Toad just mining away. I honestly just want to see a Mario Metroidvania game, but I know that's not going to happen, as Nintendo love making boring, uninspired 2D Mario games, so this would be the next best thing. The 2 most recent Yoshi games both had an adorable theme, with that theme being an arts and crafts kind of theme. In Yoshi's Woolly World, literally everything was made of wool, including Yoshi, and it was amazing. Then in Yoshi's Crafted World, nearly everything was made of cardboard, and this was also amazing. Mario has been dipped into an arts and crafts world multiple times, as the Paper Mario games are a thing. But why not make a cardboard kingdom? Seeing 3D cardboard Goombas and Koopa Troopas would be pretty funny, and it would also open up so many possibilities for boss battles and different captures. So those are my ideas for some kingdoms that we could see in a sequel to Mario Odyssey. But I want to know what kingdoms you would like to see in a sequel to Mario Odyssey, so be sure to let me know in the comments. And if you made it this far into the video, why not leave a like? And subscribe for more Nintendo content, and thank you for watching.